Lovely off drive from a cricketer who has great talent but doesn't always realise it. Ross Taylor.
There's going to be a very interesting period of play. Two attacking players in Taylor and McCullum, and the England bowlers doing the right job at the moment, trying to keep them under pressure, but that is a very good shot.
Yeah, well, Ross Taylor, I mean, makes the game look absurdly easy sometimes and absurdly complicated other times. When he plays within himself like this, you can't imagine that he'd ever not make runs. Whoa, quick! Anderson has got a couple of balls up in the 90 mph bracket here. This is a cracking session after lunch.
Shot. That wasn't such a bad ball. He made room for himself, did Ross Taylor. Terrific. Didn't try to hit it too hard and played it behind square. Ooh, that's a good shot. That didn't seem such a bad ball at all. Jimmy Anderson thought that. Just short of a length, maybe. Just outside off stump, but he's cracked it away. 150 up. Ross Taylor now 36 not out.
Wow, what a shot that is. Just stand and deliver.
Oh, it's cleared Kevin Peterson out there for the hook shot. Ross Taylor, he's taking the attack to Jimmy Anderson. 6.
There's some shot play going on here from Ross Taylor. A 4 through the covers was an absolute beauty. Now he shows that he can play the cross-batted shots too. Not in the ideal position, but a good swing of the bat straight out the park. 6 runs. Cracking shot. That has fairly raced to the boundary. Just a little bit of width. And again, 50 for Ross Taylor. Just a little bit of width again. When he does strike it, it just goes at such a rate of knots. Fielders absolutely no chance.
Lovely straight drive. He really is somewhere near the top of his game. He played some innings over in New Zealand, did Ross Taylor, that suggested to everybody he was a player of top quality. Now Michael Vaughan might be starting to believe it. A fine shot. Ross Taylor starts today near perfectly. There's no fetching that. Ross Taylor is enormously powerful and looking enormously good.
There's a real crispness about his shot play. Very positive, stride forward, weight into the shot.
Now that leg by makes 100 partnership for this pair, Ross Taylor and Jacob Oram.
Over the top he goes. Not timed to perfection from Ross Taylor, but he's going to get 4.
Come on, love it, Monty.
They haven't been afraid to play their shots this morning, the New Zealanders. Lovely shot. 95 for Ross Taylor. He's played quite beautifully on both sides.
Finally, he's got it. Joy for Ross Taylor after quite a lot of jitters in the 90s. Quite right, he goes and celebrates towards his teammates. It's his second Test 100. It's a fairly short Test career he's had, but he's made 200s both against England. The first one in Hamilton not so long ago. And this one probably even more impressive as an innings. Power, purpose and some patience, having been stuck in the 90s for so long. That's evaded Tim Ambrose, probably leg buys. No, in fact, it looks like Taylor got a touch on that. Just a little leg glance brings up the 300 for New Zealand. So brings up the 50 partnership between Taylor and Mills.
There's a man back, and he's hit it over his head. Worth remembering that moment. Ross Taylor has just hit England's new ball bowler, Ryan Sidebottom, bowling with the new ball, over long on for 6. Now then, 6 more. Brave effort by Stuart Broad, who was not only on the rope but close to those advertising boards. But you've got to hand it to Ross Taylor. He gets a lot of bat on ball. That's a biggie. That is a real biggie. It's also 150, the highest score at Old Trafford by a New Zealand player. But it's more than that, Barry, isn't it?
Sensational batting. He really has been the real deal today, Ross Taylor. He's promised so much for so long, and now he's delivered for New Zealand, and he's done it in style.
And all of Old Trafford will stand to acclaim a very special innings. The highest score by a New Zealander in Manchester. A magnificent display of defensive and attacking batting. There it is in hard facts. Ross Taylor 154 from 176 balls.